American Pickers star Mike Wolfe is now ready to auction his pre-war Harleys and several other vintage motorcycles. The reality star is passionate about bikes and has been collecting vintage pieces for more than 30 years. Currently, he owns 110-plus motorcycles, of which 62 pieces will be up for auction at the forthcoming Mecum Auctions event to be held in Las Vegas. So why is Mike Wolfe selling his precious vintage collection? Keep reading to find out the details. Mike has spent a bigger part of his life combing through the ordinary to find pieces that hold value. He has traveled to different parts of the country and even beyond to hunt for items that can be a part of his antique store or keep one for his private collection. One thing he is on a constant lookout for is motorcycles, so his recent announcement came as a shocker to longtime fans who have watched him collect each of these vintage motorcycles. As per Fox News, most of these motorcycles are in the same condition as they were found by the reality star. Talking about his as-found collection, Mike Wolfe said, "I've always celebrated the fact of something being as found because I've wanted to continue its journey with me the same way I found it. I feel connected to it if I leave it as found." He further explained that every dent and every scratch in the bike tells a tale and holds history. Restoring it removes the only thing that makes it special, and this is not something the reality star likes. Now, if I was to clean this thing or take it apart and restore it, it would immediately mean not much to me at all, because then you start looking at the restoration, and you stop looking at the history of the bike. He concluded. The American Pickers star explained that most of these bikes have a special place in his heart. But I have been reflecting, like a lot of people have, whether it's age or COVID or life in general, what I want the next 20 years to be. Obviously, a lot of that's connected to family. But with a collector, a lot of the stuff becomes family, so there are decisions to be made, he revealed. Mike Wolfe's interest in motorcycles started with being bullied. As a kid, he tried to avoid bullies by making his way home through alleys. On his way, he came across a lot of junk materials in several garages. Soon, Mike started befriending some garage owners that had junk overflowing. This is what sparked imagination in Mike, and someone else's trash became his treasure. What do you think of Mike Wolfe's decision to sell almost half of his precious vintage treasure? Share your thoughts in the comments.